Okay, I am moving to the like beautification of a website, like adding slide. So
Mhm.
can you just tell me like process of adding a slider in a home page, like using Swiper.js in a React project?
Yeah, yeah. I actually used Swiper.js in my e-commerce application. So in the hero section of our homepage, we have a sliders that showing us different offers and campaigns. So for that case, I used Swiper because Swiper is a JavaScript library. That means we can use Swiper with any other JavaScript frameworks. We can use React, Vue, or whatever, and it also gives us a lot of customization and built-in effects. It also gives us custom pagination, our let's say our auto fill effect, or that means the slide will run automatically. So and some other effects that we can go from the documentation. So that's why I use actually Swiper.js instead of using doing it custom or using Bootstrap, because it gives us more flexibility.
Sweeper gives some customization, but for like if you want to use it in a small screen, like let's say for the mobile phone or tablet,
Mhm.
so there needs some breakpoints. So how do you like implement those things like for the
Yes.
responsiveness?
Yeah, so that's why I love using Swiper.js. I used it in a lot of the projects, and we also use it in our production grade applications. And for the e-commerce page, I also use Swiper because we had different sections. Our featured product section had some products that was also a slider. So initially there was like 5 cards per slide. So if I go to a small screen, I should see like 1 to 2. If I go to tablet, I should see 3 to 4. So to handle those, Swiper.js actually gives us breakpoints, as we mentioned. So in our swiper component, like the swiper component that wraps up all the swiper slides, well, we can give it a prop I think it is breakpoints, if I remember correctly. So then inside the breakpoints, we can define the breakpoints. For example, if we want to show one slide from the screen width 0 to 560 pixel, we can define that, and then from then onwards, we can define how many slides we want to show, and what is the space between the slides, or depending on the device size, if there are any custom effects or anything. So that's how we handle it with Swiper.
Super slider basically gives us some like for the pagination, like if you want to show six content, so
Mm-hmm.
they gives you six div or six slide. But like if I want to use it dynamically, like let's say from the server side, I have a API which is
Mm-hmm.
basically store the feature product, and there is a like a 6 to 12 product. So how can we use dynamically in Sweeper?
Yeah, that is very easy. So if we are using statically, we are defining inside the swiper component. We are rendering like 5 swiper slides. So in the case of dynamic rendering, we just get our API data, and like for example, we always render the dynamic data, our product cards and everything. So swiper is the same way. We can just map over our API data and render a single swiper slide for each of the data, for each of the item in the data.